Wet and wild, getting wet and wild. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Trixie Mattel. I'm a world famous drag queen with a passion for makeup artistry. One of my first videos on my channel was we did a Trixie makeup tutorial using only products from the drugstore. And that video had some highs and it definitely had some lows. Ooh, I don't know about this. This foundation is gross. This is gross. I wouldn't buy this. Don't buy this. And maybe I wasn't the most understanding of our friends at Wet n Wild, but then I did a UK drugstore video, which really made me appreciate some Wet n Wild products. Oh, God. I don't like it when it doesn't look good. Ugh. I'm gonna throw up. So I think today we're gonna do my entire face, literally all of it, using only Wet n Wild. Let's get into it. So I glued down my brows. Okay, so a few of these I remember from last time. This Wet n Wild Photo Focus 3-in-1 Cucumber Primer Water. You guys, I tried this in that drugstore video. You better believe I took it out on the road with me and literally finished it until it was dead. I love this product. It really. Okay, I asked Twitter, you guys, what's some of your favorite products? And you bitches popped off about this Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I brought Buff Bisque and Soft Beige. Is that supposed to happen? Did I break it? Oh, it twists. It's a spatula. It smells like a cheap foundation, but you know what? It's a good color match, I think. Oh. I'm just gonna use the little spatula and like scoop it right on my face. Scoopy, scoopy. Oh, okay. This is coverage, ma'am. Holy sh**. Wow, look at that. My eyebrows are covered from this. This foundation's $6. I picked out an eyeshadow. This is Wet n Wild Color Icon My Glamour Squad. I'll be the judge of that. Come on. Okay, now I'm having flashbacks from the last makeup video, how none of the products open. You little. Now, I used to use some Color Icon eyeshadows, and if I remember, Color Icon eyeshadows are a little dusty, but really high pigmented. For drag, I like to apply eyeshadow while the foundation's kind of wet because I like to use the wet foundation almost like the way you would use a primer on normal makeup. This Color Icon formula, the mattes they're almost chalky in the sense of like they go on very pigmented. And I think a lot of dragging while blending probably wouldn't work. I think tapping is probably the move with these. I mean, I'm not mad at that. Okay, I'm kind of shaking because both of these were pretty good, and now this little light transition is also good. Not mad at that. Not mad at it at all. Okay, I'm really liking the way this foundation is staying a little tacky, and so it's really helping my eyeshadow like really stick. Wet n Wild used to be like jokey teenager makeup, and now it's like, okay. This palette's only $7.99. How do they make money? Because this is happening for me. I don't know how about you guys, but this is happening for me. I mean, this is happening. I feel like I wanted to make a funny video about how this wasn't gonna go well, and it's going fine. Let's do some brows. I picked up a couple things. I picked up the Ultimate Brow Retractable Brow Pencils, and I picked up the Ultimate Brow Kit. Let's try the pencils. Oh, see, I don't think I'm gonna like this. It's one of those like weird angular brow things. Oh, okay. That is not dark enough for me. It says micro tip. I don't see a micro tip. Micro tip? Honey, let's hope not. Honey, I hate myself. Okay, this is different. This is small. I mean, if you were doing your real brows, I could see this being good. But let's be honest, I'm gonna need to go much darker with this. That's not an eyebrow to me. I like a little more definition. I think we're gonna have to do like the combo. I'm gonna pop open this brow kit because there is a brow powder in here, and I feel like this is probably one of the first brow products I ever had. I think I remember this product because I think I remember this stupid little brush. Let's get in here. Okay, no, I can't use this, you guys. Oh, I can't do that. I mean, that's a big thing of shopping for cheap makeup is like the brush. You can't really cheat a bad brush. Let's get in here. So I'm gonna kind of use the wax as an adhesive, and I think it will, yeah. This is gonna look a little better. Okay, I kind of love how that looks. I've never filled in the whole brow area and then done hairs. I've only ever just like done the hairs. This kind of looks good. I'm kind of in shock. This looks really good. Look at that eyebrow. That looks so good. I haven't even cleaned up yet. Ooh. I feel like Wet n Wild was not this good like 10 years ago. This is crazy. I believe that. I think, wait. Jesus, they're not similar at all. Oh, that's okay, whatever. You know what? If you came here for symmetrical brows, you went to the wrong channel, okay? It is time. It's time to go. This is my tea. I went to the store because I couldn't find the Photo Focus foundation sticks from the last video. So I bought 3, porcelain, buff beige, and chestnut. And then when I got home, I found the 3 from the video. Guess what shades? Porcelain, buff beige, and chestnut. Last time, if you guys were here, it was wet. It was like muddy. I didn't like it. Oh God. You know what? I'm gonna finish my face. I'm gonna go in with my photo finish again and finish my face. You'll use a lot less than me. I'm really packing it on. But I mean, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Oh God! Oh! No! Okay, Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation and Porcelain. Not as slippery as I remember it being. I mean, you have to ask yourself when you're buying cheap products, you have to be like, how is this $6? Because it's not magic. There's got to be something in it that they're not doing that a $30 foundation is doing. Otherwise, why would they not price it that way? You know what I mean? Okay, it's kind of pretty though. So far, so gooped. It's not the best. It's not the worst. Well, let's continue because it could always go south. We got to go around the brows. So I'm going to take porcelain, my little concealer. Okay, I remember why I didn't like these. These do not have enough pigmentation. This is like a medium coverage stick foundation. And honestly, if I want a stick foundation, I want coverage. I mean, it's working. I wish that this cream foundation, if it was a little fuller coverage and a little more buttery looking on the skin and not cake frosting looking. Does that make sense? I think I would like it more. Do you ever look at your pores and be like, why does God hate me? Why do I only believe in God when I want to talk about my pores? I don't know if you guys can see, it's not the worst. This doesn't look like my normal makeup. The highlights aren't quite high enough. That's the main difference I'm seeing right now. There's not like a lighter foundation than this, so this is as light as it's gonna get. Let's bust out the good old chestnut gal. In the video, I literally was drawing shapes on. Let's try it. Let's try a different thing because last time I don't think I liked that. Look at the end of it. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. It looks compromised. I mean, this color's a little red. I've kind of been changing the way I do the makeup. I've been kind of fluffing the contour on and then cleaning it with a lighter concealer rather than having to be so linear about it. And like that's how I've been creating the line, is sort of fluffing it and then cleaning it. I mean, who is she? Who is she? Where's she gotta go? Let's blend this down a little bit. There's been less steps to my makeup, to be honest. Like, I've been being a little more prioritized. I guess we're doing our nose with porcelain, you guys, but it's just not gonna be light enough. It's not light enough and it's not opaque enough. I can like see my real nose through this foundation. Now let's be honest, my nose is not the one you wanna see. It's so crooked. Damn it. I'm so bad at this. 12 years into doing drag, I cannot draw on a straight nose. I guess we're doing chestnut, sis, because I don't have another foundation here. I'm really trying to stick to the Wet n Wild storyline. Okay. No. This makeup to me has a translucency that I don't like and a texture that I don't like. I want it to be fuller coverage and smoother, but let's powder. One of the items you guys said on Twitter that you loved is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. So let's get into it. All right, sis. Ooh. And I oop powder puff that I put through the wash. Did you guys know you can wash these? I put this in the wash machine. You're like, we know. You're like, we also wash our clothes, you pig. All right. I mean, it's not bad. We'll see how it dusts off, but honestly, I feel like at this price point, you can't really beat Airspun. I will say, this powder came in translucent, banana, and like a deep color, which I thought was pretty amazing. Although I was like, why are you selling deep powder when you don't have enough deep foundations? And sis, that's on periodic table. First of all, I wouldn't say that this is translucent. I think that this has a little coverage, because do you see how it almost darkened the highlights of my face? This nose is ridiculous. I made a mistake. No! It's so dark. Oh my God! Do you see how dark and red this nose is? I look like an alcoholic. It's not the makeup. I was up till 5 playing The Sims, blackout drunk. Oh. So there's a powder from last time that I actually wanted to try again because I feel like I couldn't tell if I liked it or not. And this is the Wet n Wild Pressed Compact Photo Focus Powder. I always set my highlights with powder highlights, always. That definitely improved it, you guys. This powder is really not bad. Has anybody checked on Lady Bunny? I feel like we're supposed to call old people with compromised immune systems and see if they're okay. It works. So last time, I don't think I had a powder to contour with, so I picked up a bronzer this time because I used to have some of these Wet n Wild bronzers. This color is called What Shady Beaches. Okay, that's kind of good. It's really difficult to use bronzers to contour with because honestly, they're usually not, there's no mirror and I looked at it again. They're usually not that matte. Do you know what I mean? Most people want their bronzer to be like a satin. It's not bad. It's not great. I think I'm gonna do the impossible. I'm gonna go back in here with this Wet n Wild eyeshadow set, and that's how I'll sort of finish my cheek. So let's do that. For a little more depth back here. That's better. It's a little red, but we'll make it work. They don't make a white gel liner at Wet n Wild, so we have to cheat on one little product. I have to use my NYX white liner. I'm gonna start by doing just a little bit of white under the brow. It's looking pretty good. I feel like for my makeup, because there's so many extreme contours and extreme highlights, I need to be able to have white somewhere on the face for it all to kind of make sense. Makes sense. That is making a big difference. Big difference in my life. This should not be as good as it is for how cheap it is. Let's put on my little eyelid. All right. Because we don't have a light colored shadow, I'm gonna set the eyelid, I think, with the face powder. I find having my lid sort of an off-white makes the under eye white really pop because then it's like the only truest, whitest part of the face. All right, moving right along. Let's get into ProLine Felt Tip Eyeliner Crayon. I love a pen liner, especially when I'm sketching out my liner. It's very small. Do you see how short this pen liner is? Very little. It is precise and it is black. Okay, it's running out of steam a little bit on the end here. Then again, I am using a lot more eyeliner than most people. So Wet n Wild at my store did not have a black gel liner, which I found kind of shocking. So I'm gonna try something unprecedented on this channel. Actually, I do it all the time. I'm gonna do the black eyeshadow from this, and I'm gonna use it as a liner. I'm gonna do the little spritz. Oh yes, oh yes. Oh yes, this is black eyeshadow. Yes, God, that's fierce. Ah, I love this. The only thing about using black eyeshadow as liner is you can't get too much water on it or it shears down. You want it like just wet enough. I'm gonna say it, this is probably one of the best black eyeshadows I've ever used from the drugstore. I'm a little shook. Bitch, look at that. Wow, that is black eyeshadow. Trixie Mattel found bald. Balder. I actually already enjoy Wet n Wild mascaras, and I had this one sitting around. This is Renegade Lash. I think I've had this one before. Guys. Ah! I like sort of a goopier mascara because my lashes are pretty long, and I want something that's really gonna like stick to the tree trunk of the lash and build them up volume-wise. It's very black. I will say this is almost one of those mascaras that's almost like liquid, like shiny black. Ooh, it's really building up. All right, I'm gonna pop some lashes on and be right back. And we're back, and I have some lashes on. However, my eyes are kind of watering today, so if one of these lashes jumps, it's happening. I picked up Perfect Pout Gel Lip Liner. Perfect Pout, we'll see about that. I'll be the judge of that. It's really soft. The only thing is, for the price, there can't be that much liner in here, so if you were trying to fill this in every day, you're gonna run through it. Not bad though, and not like a dry feel. I also picked up, what is this? Perfect Pout Rouge. This I thought would be a good topper because I did not love those liquid lipsticks, so let's get into her. Color stunning. Smell not stunning. This is you cannot tell me this is not a crayon melting in the back of a car. I picked up a blush. I've actually maybe never used a Wet n Wild blush. Let's experiment. Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in Pearlescent Pink. I love these like peachy colors. I'm sure I'm gonna love this. I mean, a blush has to be pretty bad for me to not be like obsessed with it. I don't see anything. Oh, this is mostly shimmer. Okay, it's gonna be one of those blushes. The shimmer right here is really bringing out texture in my skin. So one of the products you guys told me I have to try is, people were saying that the jelly highlighter is stunning. Wet n Wild Mega Jelly Highlighter. Maybe it's just me, you guys. When I see these jelly products, I'm like, who wants a jelly face experience? Oh, there's gel in there, sis. Hello? Okay, that's what it looks like. Excuse me. Excuse me, hello. I don't mind this. Oh, I don't mind this. Ooh, I use a lot. Ooh, that's a lot. Ooh, wow, 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 wow. Ooh, what do you guys think? Do you think that's crazy? Okay, this is a lot though. Ooh, is that too much? Do I look like a robot? I'm gonna go a step further because there is a highlighter I love from Wet n Wild, MegaGlo Liner, bitch, that we used in the last drugstore video. I'm gonna set this with the MegaGlo and see what happens. Maybe that'll like calm it down or make it, I don't know. I think I would like this jelly highlighter if I understood a little more how to use it. I'm gonna try to brush a little bit of setting powder over it. Okay, see, that is a little more realistic. Like, that's kind of pretty, right? I'm kind of into it. Let's put on the dragon, let's see. And here is the final look. You guys, I'm extremely happy with this look. I feel so beautiful. I know we went through some journeys, but like, now that this wig is on and this outfit's on, I'm like, don't I look beautiful? Am I a woman now? I feel beautiful. Honestly, considering this whole look was literally, if you bought every product here, it was like $140. This is pretty stunning. You guys, I can't stop staring at this highlighter. Look at it. It's beautiful. Thank you guys for joining me. I think we definitely gave Wet n Wild like a redemption. Like, Wet n Wild is doing stuff. If you guys have a favorite Wet n Wild product, please put it in the comments. I guess I'm always gonna be a fan. I mean, I've probably been using Wet n Wild longer than any other makeup brand, so obviously they've got me. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell, and I will see you guys soon. Goodbye. I love on shadow palettes like this how they have little diagrams on how to do your makeup. Don't listen to these bitches. Just do your own thing.